I'm going to talk honestly about my YouTube burnout. I have burnt out on YouTube. The reason why you should watch this video through until the end is because when you listen to what I'm about to say, you are going to be able to prepare for having this situation potentially happen to you. So you are going to have this information on what caused my burnout so that you can prevent it from happening to you, or you can better understand how this can cause a creative person to burn out when creating videos or creating a YouTube channel right here on YouTube. So let's talk about it. I'm burnt out on YouTube right now, but why? What's causing the burnout? There are a few different factors. I have done YouTube now for years. I think it's around about 7 to 8 years. Created a lot of videos. One of the main factors behind burnout is the income. So when you see your YouTube income, no matter where it comes from, whether it be a membership or whether it be from AdSense revenue, or if it's from another way that you can get paid on YouTube, because there's a few ways that you can earn a decent revenue right here on the YouTube platform. If your numbers begin to dwindle, whether it be through your views, your audience, or your actual revenue, because of course, less views is going to most likely give you less revenue if you are using the AdSense revenue. This is going to have an effect on you in your content creation. This can cause stress because if you're using that revenue for anything, meaning 1 month it was good, next month it's not, and you're having to budget or change your strategy on how maybe you're creating your content, because maybe you're using that money to help create your content. Maybe you're using it for your life. Maybe you're using it for anything. If it goes all the way down, you are going to stress if you want to use that money. And then, of course, you are going to try to create content. You're going to try and fix the problem. You're going to try and find a way to fix that problem. You're going to look at your AdSense revenue, or you're going to look at the drop in viewership. You're going to look at the change in the audience. You're going to look at the seasonal time changes that are affecting your content. And you're going to try to, stress about and fix this hole in your YouTube channel. You're going to want that money back, or you're going to want to try and fix those low views. You're going to really stress about it, and you're going to try to figure out how you can supplement it, whether that be from a job, whether that be from a freelance career, whether that be from another revenue source, maybe memberships. You are going to want to really, really search and really, really fix this. If it's not changing, this is going to have a mental effect or emotional effect on you as a creator. This is going to cause you to change your content. You initially came to YouTube with content in mind. You had an art, you had a career, maybe you were vlogging. You came as a person who wanted to create. When you began to create and you got any form of success, whether that be in a form of views or in the form of revenue, when that drops, you are going to want to fix that. It's a human thing to do. It really is a human thing to do. So if you have something and you're like, oh, this is going well, and then all of a sudden it goes, woo, it's going to affect you negatively. That can contribute to your burnout. Another thing that can contribute to burnout is your work rate. So when you're creating your videos, unlike when you're in a form of employment or you're working with a company, your work rate and the things that you do behind the scenes to create these videos are not taken into consideration, or even sometimes even changing those views, the comments, the revenue. So you could have the most high-end, highly edited video, and you could go through all of the stress, or even outsource, because outsourcing is still stressful. You could do more and still get less. So there's no way to really get that time back and that effort back from that content you've created and now put up that is not performing as well, or if not worse, than a previous video. that is also going to have an effect on you because you're either going to want to try to increase the work rate, which then becomes impossible. Because if you think about it, if you've put your all, or you've put a lot of energy, time, effort, and money, or maybe outsourcing, maybe you're even using AI, but you had to figure out how to use the AI. You had to figure out how to create these thumbnails. You had to do all of this. This is all time and effort. If it's not working, you're going to begin to burn out. You're going to either create more, or you're going to either look at what's happening and be like, this is not worth the effort that I'm putting in. That is another form of burnout. Another form of burnout for me, or something that's contributed to my burnout, is the fact that some content can perform better elsewhere. There is literally a YouTube short that I created that only has 2,000 views. I made a slightly longer version of that YouTube short and put it on TikTok, and it has, if I look at it right now, I think it's like I'm gonna double check this. It's like one of my most viral videos on TikTok right now. So let me just quickly go into that, because this is really important to the YouTube burnout story, because there are other ways that you can earn revenue, which is causing the competition of YouTube to dwindle. So what I mean by the competition is your want to create on YouTube is being affected by other ways that you can earn income or get those views, get that contact with maybe your fans and building your fan base yourself. There are other ways you can do this, and it's contributing to it. So that video that I'm talking about right now on TikTok has 2.9 million views, whereas on YouTube Shorts, that only got 2,000 views. When you realize that, and with a potential higher earning chance, because not only do you have that revenue that you can earn from TikTok, but you also have other opportunities to earn. So you have the TikTok shop, you have other things inside of TikTok. For example, you can work with an artist. That viewership on that video, if I was using an artist song through the TikTok studio with one of their campaigns that the artist has put up, I can get up to like £800 per 5,000 views, if that's the way that it's set. So there are other ways to earn on other platforms that are more lucrative, which is stopping creators from wanting to create right here on YouTube. Because on YouTube, you only have a few ways to earn money right now. You have memberships, giving causes, which is not you earning money, and you have your AdSense revenue. That's literally it. There was a brand way to earn money, but sometimes it feels like it's locked off to a certain territory and it's not available to every creator that's on the platform. This is causing creator burnout because you can get that opportunity on another platform, whether that be through TikTok or something else. So burnout specifically on YouTube is different to burnout on another platform because there is competition now. This is changing the way that you want to create on YouTube. I've just been in a YouTube study class and had a conversation with other creators that are using Patreon instead of YouTube memberships. This is because Patreon has more features available for communicating with your fans right now, currently, although YouTube are improving the memberships than memberships in the eyes of these creators that I was talking to. This contributes to creator burnout and people that are creative and capable of more not doing more on the platform. Again, this is affecting me as well as a creator, and this is stopping me from creating on YouTube and causing what I call creator burnout. Then there's one of the main things that will cause your creator burnout, hands down. One of the main contributing factors to YouTube burnout is the way that you're feeling about your channel. I don't mean from a viewership point of view. I mean from an internal point of view. I can ignore the comments. I can ignore the views. I can even kind of ignore the revenue if I've got another revenue source. But what that does is that makes you not care. You get to a point where if YouTube doesn't have some sort of collaborative effect in your mind as to this is benefiting me, you get to a point where you're like, what's the point? You see what I'm saying? If you don't have enough beneficial outcomes from doing something, you are not going to do it, because your passion can be put to better use. It gets to that point. If something also feels impossible, that is another way that you know it's not beneficial to you, because you won't be able to do what you intend to do with something you can't do anything with. You get what I'm saying? So while you're getting like empty views, do you get what I'm saying? If you're getting empty views, that is another reason for YouTube burnout on YouTube. Specifically YouTube burnout, because there are other platforms that are contributing to the creator economy in a different way. Things have changed now. There are other ways that you can get what you need. YouTube, I believe, needs to do more for creators for it to be beneficial for creators. It needs to be more beneficial. And this is what is causing my YouTube burnout. So these are the factors that you can take into consideration to help you, or to keep in mind if you feel like you are experiencing some sort of burnout. These are some of the factors that I've encountered that you could potentially encounter in your journey as well. Knowing this and me vocalizing this to you is going to help you maybe plan towards not having that burnout, because on the platform, you're also going to have competition as well. When you're creating your content, you're going to have competition as well as those other factors affecting you on your content creation journey right here on YouTube. Boom! Man, explain that as best as possible. I just got into that. This is me just naturally talking and being like, yo, this is what I am feeling right now. This is the fit. These are the contributing factors that's causing me to be like, oh man, YouTube. That's what I'm getting like, could be better. That's the thing. Put my glasses on real quick and see the time code of how long I've done this video for. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want the mid-roll ads. So yo. Also consider there are memberships here on my channel as well. That also helps the channel. I have to say that. I shouldn't have to say it. I shouldn't have to say that. That's another, point on what I'm making. But yeah, hopefully this has given you some knowledge on, helping you maybe on your content creation journey, or for you to better understand why people may encounter burnout due to some of the reasons that I've just spoken about. This might sound awful. This might sound bad, but I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of complaining about it. I'm actually getting tired of talking about it. I think that's another point as well. I'm literally getting tired of talking about issues that are due to this journey. I'm just getting like, I'm actually getting burnt out with talking about things like this. I think I'm at the end of like, but the thing is, I'm not quitting. I'm not like, YouTube's like a friend that I don't want to give up on. That's what it feels like. YouTube is like a friend that I don't want to give up on, but it's becoming increasingly harder in 2025, and the time where I'm at right now, the part of the journey that I'm currently on, is getting increasingly harder to back YouTube as the main place where content should live. And I don't know how we got here, because when I first encountered YouTube back in school, it looked so fun. It looked so good. It looked like, man, yo, if I'm going to create my media, definitely looks like the place, the home that I will keep my media. But things have changed. Things have changed. And I think things need to change for the better. For the majority. Let's see how things go. Let's see if I can do some more for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. I've stopped putting end screens on videos. I've stopped using cards. I've stopped a lot of things. And I've also almost stopped caring, which I hope that I don't, but I can feel it in myself. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't even care. It's a shame. Yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully things get better. We'll see. As I said before, I've got a new game that's coming out next month. Because of other sources of revenue, thank God, I'm still going to be able to play it. Right, but we'll see because this thing's unpredictable. So yeah, man. See y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.